Concept 3, finding products in the form a plus b times a minus b. This is called the difference of two squares. So when you're multiplying a plus b times a minus b, we call it the difference of two squares. And we do that because that's what it is. All right. If we have a square, okay, and this square, this whole side is a, this whole side is a, all right, this whole square would be a squared. Okay, and we have a smaller square within our larger square with sides b. This would be b squared. So if we took this away, if we took this away, what we have left would be a squared, which would be all of this area, including the blue, minus b squared, which would be this little square. Okay, another way of looking at it is if we have this is my length b, right, and I move this rectangle up to here, okay, now this distance, just the end of this red square, is going to be a minus b. Right? Because the short end of my rectangle, where it used to be down here, has length b. So this area, or this length, is a minus b. This is a plus another b. Okay, so this would be my setup for having a minus b and a plus b, and that's how I get my difference of two squares. If I multiply them out, okay, a plus b times a minus b, and I FOIL them, I have a times a squared, and I have plus a times negative b, so it's going to be a negative ab, plus, oops, got that one, plus b times a, so plus a positive ab, and then I have b times negative b, okay, or minus b squared. And it's important to note that that negative sign is outside of the b squared, okay. So if I simplify this, I have a negative ab and a positive ab. Those are going to cancel each other out, and I'm going to be left with a squared. I've got a positive, I've got a plus, and a minus, so minus b squared, and that is going to be my formula for this. Okay, and if we went back to where we had it set up as a square, you can see that makes sense, because the whole thing was a, right? This whole length is a, so it'd be a squared, and then we're just taking away b squared, right? So whenever you see a problem where you have the same values and one you're adding and the other you're subtracting, it's just going to be x squared, a squared, okay, but in this case x squared, minus b squared. X squared minus 9. Okay. X squared, so 2x times 2x, or 4x squared, minus y squared times y squared is y to the 4th. Right? So, whenever you see that setup, a squared minus b squared is the formula you're going to use.